Where your hometown once was, a lone man sits among the remains. He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right up to him, he turns his blank stare toward you. His thick, unfamiliar accent makes him hard to understand.
It's not my farmhold, is it? I'm from up north, the land of fog. But this mist, it was all wrong. Have you seen the others? They were right next to me. I don't know what happened.
At least that's one thing you have in common.
I'm not sure. A dream. At least I thought it was a dream. A creature like a ghost told me I'd wake up in a strange place. And there I'd find someone in need of my help.
The man looks at you for a moment.
Guess that would be you, wouldn't it? There's something about you. Something I can't quite describe. I've already made some preparations. Settled in one of the tents here. Currently, I can't offer you much, though. This place is different. But you? This path leads out of the village. I've seen an enormous creature out there. A golem of stone. The evil energy it emits is beyond anything I've ever felt. I'd say getting rid of that beast should be a good start.
It's a mystery why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by. Many believe Merlin himself invented the runes carved into them. There's also a darker rumor that they were left by the Four-Dwellers to lure humans into their domain, like moths to the flame.
Oh, yeah.
golem collapses and shatters into thousands of pieces at your feet. You feel a strange surge of power in the air. Suddenly, a familiar creature appears.
Good. That was good. Congratulations.
You instantly recognize this voice. It's the goat-legged creature you've met before.
You see, the problem with weirdness is that it's an uncontrollable mess. Is there something you want? Really, really want? Snap your fingers. Here you go. There it is, right in front of you.
He looks at you, clearly unimpressed by the fact that you even exist.
If you're Avalonian, that is. You, people of the homelands, never found out how to control this power. And the problem is that you tried, because obviously you did. You know which human emotion is the strongest. Yes, and every answer was correct. All of these emotions made an impact on the force that surrounds us, that envelops this island, and it tried to give back. You hate somebody? Wish them death? Snap of your fingers, and here you go. A clear personification of your feelings standing right in front of you. However, since you're not a four-armed Avalonian wizard, you can't control it, can you?
He pauses, his expression one of hesitance. Maybe he said too much.
Anyway, as I've said before, good job. There are 3 more of those for you to get rid of, and then we can call it a day. This day, this time, in this timeline.
He points to the ground. You notice a lot of tiny stones glittering with all possible shades of all possible colors.
Now, pack some of these and get back to your village. The man you've met there will be really happy to see them. Also, another path opened for you, with another surprise at the end. Oh, and before you go, I have even more good news for you. Yes, you guessed right. You deserve a reward.
Did it, didn't you? You've slain the beast. I felt something unusual, as if some tremendous power was suddenly released, hitting this land like a wave.
He nods in admiration.
I have to be honest with you, though. I had to make sure whether you will be able to survive here. Whether you're the one I've dreamt about in the strangest of dreams. And also, to see if I was right, and these creatures were truly conjured out of weirdness.
He looks at you with his blank stare. You're sure you've noticed a brief glimmer of hope in his eye.
I've asked you to fight, so that we can get our hands on this precious material. Weird stone.
You remember the stones. The weirdly colored stones that the goat man asked you to take to the village.
This might be the answer to our problems. I've heard stories about this substance, never saw it with my own eyes. They say the Four Dwellers could shape it into pretty much anything with the sheer force of their will. This stone will help us all. If one can change it into anything, we could probably use it to break us out of this accursed place, to transform wordness into real matter. With this, we can transform this horrible dream into reality. Lay your head here, and don't worry. But remember, this works only one time.
Other shrines were a common sight across Avalon. Despite their grim existence, settlers were grateful to the goddess, and they had good reason to be. For every 10 people who set sail for Avalon, only 4 would reach the island, and only 1 or 2 would survive the first year. Who knows? Perhaps it is her mercy that brought you back. The shrine has faint traces of power lingering in the air. A priestess materializes out of the weirdness and asks what it is that you're looking for.